This is BBC Radio 4. Now, the shipping forecast issued by the Met Office on behalf of the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency at 0015 on Sunday, the 26th of April, 2026. The general synopsis at 1800. High Fitzroy 1022, expected Seoul 1026 by 1800 Sunday. High Faroes 1027, expected Norwegian Basin with little change. The area forecast for the next 24 hours. Viking. Northerly 4 to 6, becoming variable 2 to 4, then southerly or southeasterly 3 or 4 later in west. Rain later in west, good, occasionally moderate later in west. North at Sierra, south at Sierra. Northerly or northwesterly 4 to 6, mainly fair, good. 40s. Variable 2 or 3, but northerly 4 or 5 at first and east, becoming southerly 2 or 3. Showers later, good, occasionally poor. Cromarty, 4th Tyne. South or southeast 3 to 5. Showers later, good, occasionally poor. Dogger. Northeast becoming variable, then south 2 to 4. Showers later, good, occasionally poor. Fisher, German Bight. Northerly 4 to 6, backing northwesterly 3 or 4, becoming variable 3 later in west, German Bight. Fair, good. Humber, Thames. Northeast veering southeast later in Humber 2 to 4, mainly fair, good, occasionally poor. Dover, White, Portland, Plymouth. Easterly or northeasterly 3 to 5, but variable 2 or 3 at first, except in West Plymouth. Fair, good. Biscay. Cyclonic, becoming northerly and northeast 3 to 5. Showers, good, occasionally moderate. Trafalgar. Northerly or northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 later in southeast. Showers later, moderate or good. Fitzroy. Northerly or northeasterly 4 to 6, but variable 2 to 4 until later in northeast. Showers, good, occasionally moderate. Seoul, Lundy, Fastnet, South Irish Sea. Variable 2 to 4, becoming northerly 3 or 4 later except in West Seoul. Mainly fair, moderate or good, occasionally poor except Seoul. North Irish Sea. Southeasterly 4 to 6, becoming variable 3 or 4, then northwesterly later. Showers later, good, occasionally moderate. Shannon. South or southwest, becoming variable later 2 to 4. Showers, good, occasionally moderate. Rockall, Malin. West or southwest 3 to 5, but variable 2 or 3 at first in Malin. Showers, good, occasionally moderate. Hebrides, Bailey. Southeast veering southwest 3 to 5, occasionally 6 at first. Occasional rain, good, occasionally moderate. Fair Isle, Faroes, southeast Iceland. Southerly or southeasterly 3 to 5, becoming cyclonic 2 or 3 later. Fair, then occasional rain, good, occasionally moderate. And now the weather reports from coastal stations for 2300. Tyree automatic. South by east 1, 8 miles 1021, rising more slowly. Stornoway. Southeast 2, 16 miles 1021, rising slowly. Lerwick. Northwest by north 1, 24 miles 1026, rising slowly. Wick automatic. Southeast 3, 15 miles 1025, rising slowly. Aberdeen. South-southeast 2, 16 miles 1025, rising slowly. Lucas. East-southeast 2, 15 miles 1025, now falling. Boomer. Southwest by west 1, 12 miles 1025, now falling. Bridlington. Northeast by north 1, 1025, rising more slowly. Sandetti light vessel automatic, east-northeast 2, 5 miles, 1022. Greenwich light vessel automatic, east-northeast 3, 11 miles, 1022. Jersey, east by south 3, 8 miles, 1021, rising slowly. Channel light vessel automatic, east by north 3, 1022. Scilly automatic, northwest by north 2, 12 miles, 1022, rising more slowly. Milford Haven, west by north 1, 19 miles, 1022, rising slowly. Aberporth, south 3, 30 miles, 1022, rising slowly. Valley, east-northeast 3, 15 miles, 1021, rising slowly. Liverpool Crosby, east 3, 8 miles, 1022, rising more slowly. Valencia, northeast 1, 16 miles, 1022, now falling. Ronaldsway, northeast by north 2, 22 miles, 1022, rising slowly. Malin Head, southwest 3, 13 miles, 1021, rising slowly. And Machrihanish automatic, southeast by east 3, 22 miles, 1021, now falling. And here's the weather forecast for the inshore waters of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, valid for the following 24 hours, issued by the Met Office at 2300. The general situation: a ridge of high pressure extending southwards across the United Kingdom will continue to give a good deal of fair weather with generally light to moderate breezes. Some showery rain is likely over northern waters through Sunday. Cape Wrath to Rattray Head, including Orkney. South-southeast 3 to 5, becoming variable 2 to 4, then becoming southwest later. Occasional rain later, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Rattray Head to Berwick-upon-Tweed. Variable 2 to 4, becoming south-southeast 3 to 5 for a time. Occasional rain later, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Berwick-upon-Tweed to Whitby. Southeast 2 to 4, becoming variable 3 or 4 later. Mainly fair, moderate or good, occasionally poor. Whitby to Gibraltar Point. Northeast veering south, southeast 2 to 4, occasionally 5 later. Mainly fair, good, occasionally poor. Gibraltar Point to Northumberland. Easterly or northeasterly, becoming variable later, 2 to 4, mainly fair, good, occasionally poor. North Foreland to Selsey Bill. Variable 2 to 4, becoming easterly or northeasterly, 3 to 5, mainly fair, good, occasionally poor. Selsey Bill to Lyme Regis. Variable 2 to 4, becoming east or northeast, 3 to 5, fair, moderate or good. Lyme Regis to Land's End, including the Isles of Scilly. Variable, mainly easterly, becoming northerly or northeasterly later, 2 to 4, occasionally 5 later in east, mainly fair, good. Land's End to St. David's Head, including the Bristol Channel. Variable 2 to 4, mainly fair, good. St. David's Head to Great Orme Head, including St. George's Channel. Variable 3 or less, becoming southeasterly 3 or 5 for a time in east of Anglesey. Mainly fair, good, occasionally poor. Great Orme Head to the Mull of Galloway. East or southeast 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in Liverpool Bay, becoming variable 2 to 4 later. Fair, showers later, good, occasionally moderate later. Isle of Man. East or southeast 3 to 5, becoming variable 3 or less later. Fair, good. Loch Foyle to Carlingford Loch. Variable 3 or less, becoming southeast 3 to 5 for a time, becoming westerly or northwest 3 later. Showers, mainly in northwest, moderate or good. Mull of Galloway to Mull of Kintyre, including the Firth of Clyde and North Channel. Variable 2 to 4 becoming northeasterly 4 or 5 for a time, becoming northwesterly 2 to 4 later. Mainly fair, good, occasionally poor. Malahit to Ardnamurchan Point. East or southeast 3 to 5, becoming variable, mainly west 2 or 3. Mainly fair, then showers, good, occasionally moderate. Ardnamurchan Point to Cape Wrath. Southeasterly, veering southerly or southwesterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 at first and north. Occasional rain, moderate or good. And Shetland Isles, southerly or southeasterly, but northeasterly at first and east 3 to 5, occasionally 6 later. Occasional rain later, good, occasionally moderate later. And that completes the shipping forecast. Well, that's it for another day here on BBC Radio 4. On behalf of Vigie Alice in the newsroom and myself, Al Ryan here in Broadcasting House, if you have been, thanks for listening. Have a safe, quiet and peaceful night. Good night. Ihawa.
This is Alex Ritson with the newsroom. Hopes for US-Iran peace talks fade as the US delegation cancels its trip to Pakistan and the Iranian side fly away.
When they say the meeting's scheduled for Tuesday, I said, Tuesday, that's a long time from now. Too much traveling, takes too long, too expensive. I'm a very cost-conscious person.
Meanwhile, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu orders his forces to carry out airstrikes on Hezbollah in Lebanon. There's been a low turnout in the first Palestinian elections held in 2 decades. A bomb attack in Colombia kills 7 people ahead of next month's presidential election.
This is a terrorist attack against the civilian population. There was a roadblock set up by the